It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Armstrong Field, a beautiful day for the Mercer County softball tournament. From Armstrong Park, it's the Robbinsville Ravens playing host to the Spartans of Steinert High School. A pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Mike Warren alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher. Pleased to be with you for more Mercer County tournament action all week long here on WBCB. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, the New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Capital Health System, the Revere Restaurant, the Trenton Thunder, Saul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Education Association, and the Trentonian. And this is the Trentonian pregame show. The Ravens victorious their last time out, and a big game over West Windsor Plainsboro North, a 4-1 victory back on the 10th of May, and the Ravens winning 4 of their last 5 contests with a tough matchup against a Steinert squad coming into today's game at 13-4, riding a 5-game win streak and a dominant 11-1 victory over West Morris in their last time out as well. For Steinert, they are led by head coach Jen Melker as we welcome Rich Fisher into today's pregame festivities. Fish, first of all, happy birthday.
Oh, thank
good
you,
to be
buddy.
with you here on your birthday. You got a great game out in front of you today. What do you think we can expect from two teams that have already met once in the regular season, and with that sort of an outcome on the brain for both of these teams?
We expect a great game, and thank you for the birthday greetings, by the way. And
of course.
Thank the point guard for my birthday cookies. I appreciate it. Look, we're looking at two of New Jersey's top programs in the state over the past 10 years. And it's nice to see them finally going back at it in an MCT tournament again. Steinert is the 2-time defending county champ. They won last year in 2019. They didn't play the Ravens in the MCT either year. And, of course, there was no tournament in 20 and 21 because of COVID. Prior to that, Robbinsville beat Steinert in the 18 championship game in the 16 semifinals. Steinert won the 15 semifinal exactly 8 years ago today, by the way. And Robbinsville won the 2014 quarterfinal game. So they met 4 of 5 years in a row before that little drought that we had. And really, to put this game in perspective, you just have to look at the recent history. Either the Ravens or the Spartans have won the MCT title the past 5 times it was played and 6 of the last 7 times. Steinert won last year in 19. Robbinsville won from 16 to 18 and in 2014, and Steinert was in the finals in 15 but lost to Notre Dame. In the 21st century, which is when Robbinsville opened, the Ravens have won 5 state championships. Steinert has won all 3 of their state titles. Spartans won Group 3 in 16 and 18, won tournament champions in 18. They've been in the finals 4 times since 2016, including last year, and Robbinsville's 5 titles have all come since 2011, and they won 3 state titles in 4 seasons from 17 to 21. So as you can see, Mike, we're not just watching Mercer County royalty, but we're watching New Jersey royalty here today. And when it comes to this year's teams, they met on April 14th in a game we did here on BCB. Katie Ziliani carried a no-hitter into the 7th against the Spartans before settling for a 1-hit shutout in what was really a well-played 3-0 game.
Yep.
The junior has been outstanding this year. She's 12-4, a 1.54 ERA, 104 strikeouts in 71 innings, and she's backed by an offense hitting 370 as a team. Senior Katie Fowler leading the way with a 468 average and 17 RBIs. Juniors Haley Krebs and Reagan Robinson both over 400. And sophomore Ariana Tomlinson batting 500 with a 929 slugging percentage as a sophomore. Steinert, they struggled early. They overcame some early hitting woes. Seem to have things clicking now as the team average is up to 340. Spartans have won 5 straight. They've scored 49 runs in those victories. It's basically been senior Sierra O'Neill and the kids. O'Neill is hitting .509 with 25 RBIs. And the Spartans' next 2 top hitters are both freshmen. Mia Pope batting .465, Bianca Walsh at .462, And we have in the circle the reigning Trentonian CVC Player of the Year, Isabella Benassi. She's 8-3 with a 0.89 ERA and 91 strikeouts. Mike, as you can tell by just the accomplishments these teams have had, these programs have had, this is just going to be, it should be a really great game. They raised their level of play in the States. Steinert, as the two-time defending champion, they would love to do it again. Robbinsville would love to get it back. And I'm excited. These are always good games.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's contest. First, for the Steinert Spartans, as they will bat first, it'll be Bianca Walsh leading things off and playing second. McKenna Spack bats second and plays center field. Sierra O'Neill over at the hot corner in the 3-hole. Izzy Benassi in the circle and batting fourth. Addison Hassan catching and batting fifth. In the 6-hole, Paige Schwartz over at first base. Batting seventh, the designated player, Riley McColajak. And she will be hitting for Gia DeMeglio out in right field today. Abigail Mazer bats eighth, and she's in left field. And rounding out the lineup is freshman shortstop Mia Pope. So again, Walsh, Spack, O'Neill, Benassi, Hassan, Schwartz, McColajak, Mazer, and Pope. As we are going to honor America, we'll step aside here on WBCB. First pitch and Robbinsville lineup coming up next here on the WBCB Sports
Merrill
Network.
Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association and would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. They are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Let's take a look at the Steinert Spartans lineup again one more time. It'll be Bianca Walsh playing second and batting first, McKenna Spack in the 2-hole out in center field, Sierra O'Neill over at the hot corner in the 3-hole, Izzy Benassi in the circle and batting fourth, Addison Hassan catching and batting fifth. Batting sixth is Paige Schwartz over at first base. Riley McColajak, she's a designated player today in the 7-hole and hitting for Gia DeMeglio out in right field for the Spartans. Abigail Mazer's out in left field, and she bats eighth, and the freshman Mia Pope, the shortstop, rounds out the lineup in the 9-hole. And let's take a look at the Ravens defensively, how they line up. Going from left to right in the outfield, Caroline Walls in left, Ariana Tomlinson in center, and Ava Aldarelli in right field. At third base, Sorella Gallucci. At shortstop, Haley Krebs. At second base, Katie Fowler. Over at first, Reagan Robinson. Behind the dish, Talene Alley. And in the circle, right-hander Katie Ziliani. A rematch from earlier this season, back on April 14th. It was the Ravens victorious 3-0 in an outstanding pitching performance from Katie Ziliani in the circle, as she will toe the rubber again for the Ravens just moments from first pitch. Getting us going for the Spartans, it'll be Bianca Walsh, the second baseman for Steinert, stepping in. Ziliani throws the ball into her glove a couple times as she prepares for her first pitch of the afternoon. Walsh is in the box and we're set. Ziliani looks in. The windup in the first pitch is taken for a called strike one, and we're underway.
Katie Ziliani, you got to throw strikes. Got to keep these leadoff hitters on when you have good lineups like this. You got to keep that top of the lineup. You got to keep these runners off base.
Second pitch offered at that time looked like a bit of a changeup maybe, and fouled straight back. No balls and 2 strikes quickly to Walsh. Ziliani in the driver's seat, no balls and 2 strikes to Walsh. The windup in the pitch. Taken high for a ball. Count moves to 1-2.
I keep getting these birthday texts reminding me that I'm now on Medicare. I don't know if I like that.
The 1-2 poked foul down the first baseline, touched by Robinson over there. It just means you have some good friends, Fish.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking out for you. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Walsh. Ziliani back in the circle, toes the rubber, looks in, has her sign, the pitch. Ripped to second, on the ground, fielded, thrown over to first, in time by Fowler, and there's 1 down.
Fowler had to make that play quick as Walsh got down the line quick.
So with 1 down, that brings up McKenna Spack. She's out in center field today for Steinert.
Very overcast here today, folks.
A gray day, but a nice day for softball nonetheless. The Mercer County Tournament semifinals, a doubleheader today.
As long as the raindrops keep away. I had a few sprinkles as I was driving in. It's supposed to rain a little bit today somewhere along the line.
First pitch to Spack taken low. It's 1 ball and no strikes to the Steinert center fielder.
It wouldn't dare rain on my birthday, would it, Mike?
There's no raining on your parade, Fish. Taken high this time. 2 balls and no strikes now to Spack.
Says no one.
Sierra O'Neill awaits in the on-deck circle. 1 down, nobody on. Ziliani's pitch is laid off, and it's a called strike on the upper and outer corner.
Ziliani, the first time she faced Steinert, she did a great job of mixing up her pitches, speeds, location, everything.
That fastball dots the inner half. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ziliani takes her time. Behind the rubber now. Throws the glove in her mitt. Throws the ball in her mitt, I should say. And
throws the glove in the ball.
Change up just misses. Pretty pitch, but not good enough for a strike according to the home plate umpire. Count moves full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to McKenna Spack. Steinert searching for their first base runner of the afternoon. The pitch. Down the third base line. That's a fair ball and could be extra bases. Fielded out there by Caroline Walls. On her way to second is Spack. The throw short, and Spack is in there with a 1-out double for Steinert.
It was a strong throw, but it short hopped, and it was tough to handle. But Spack was thinking too out of the box. Never slowed down, and man, that ball was a razor's edge inside of that line.
Runner in scoring position now for the Spartans. With just 1 down, here's Sierra O'Neill. The first pitch, taken high, ball 1. Steinert threatening here, top of the first inning. The number 3 seed Spartans trying to jump out to an early lead. The pitch taken in the dirt, a nice stop back there by Talene Alley.
And I think it's important for Steinert to try to jump on top here quick, considering what happened in the last game, because you know they could start getting in their heads. Hey, we're never going to hit this girl.
Spack on second after her double. The pitch in the dirt again. Spack's on the move. The throw to third. She's safe.
Close.
That was very close. And we have a great angle of that third base bag right here on the third base line.
I wouldn't have argued either call, I think.
Right. The count moves to 3 balls and no strikes to Sierra O'Neill. A runner just 60 feet away. O'Neill in the driver's seat. Ziliani trying to come all the way back. The 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, called strike 1. Izzy Benacia waiting on deck. She's in the circle this afternoon for Steinert. The 3-1 in the air and heading right towards us.
Right towards us.
Just in foul territory. Falls in between Krebs and Caroline Walls out there, and left field, right behind third base.
Yeah, Spartans got a break. That ball was close to being caught by 3 different people.
So the count is full. Ziliani battling after being behind 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch. Ripped down the third baseline, a base hit, and Steinert jumps out to a 1-0 lead on the RBI single from Sierra O'Neal.
Well, you can't get behind a hitter like Sierra O'Neal and expect to have a good fortune. I mean, she had to come back in with another strike, and O'Neal just knew what to do with it. She's been hitting phenomenal this year.
So here is Izzy Benassi looking to help her own cause. Still 1 down, top of the first inning. O'Neal on first after her RBI single. Ziliani looking to bounce back. The pitch laid off for a ball. Benassi ahead, 1 ball and no strikes. The windup in the pitch. In the air, left field. Walls ranging back. She has it. 2 down. O'Neal will retreat to first base.
Benassi gave that a ride almost to the wall, almost to the fence out here at Armstrong.
She just missed that one, that's for sure.
Yeah, but there was never any panic. Caroline Walls looked like she had it lined up from right off the bat.
So with 2 down and a runner on first, here's Addison Hassan, the Steinert backstop. Ziliani's pitch. Off speed, locates the upper corner. No balls and 1 strike. Steinert leads 1-0. 2 down here in the top of the first with a runner on. Hassan waiting. The pitch. Cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes to the Steinert catcher. Steinert with 1 across in the inning. Ziliani trying to work out of this jam. A runner on first. The 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. Allie thought about a throw down to first. One ball, 2 strikes to Hassan. The 1-2 pitch. Low. Counts even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Game 1 of 2 in terms of a doubleheader on WBCB today. The Ravens of Robbinsville and the Spartans of Steinert High School. The pitch, high. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Following this, we will have the tournament favorite Notre Dame against Hightstown. Notre Dame still hurting from last year's loss in the finals to Steinert, so they want to rectify that.
Laid the 3-2 pitch popped up right to Ziliani in the circle. She handles it with ease, and the inning is over. Steinert strikes for 1 in the top of the first, and we'll see Izzy Benassi in the circle next as the Robbinsville Ravens bats go to work here on the WBCB Sports Network.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Let's introduce you to the Ravens of Robbinsville High School, the number 2 seed in this Mercer County Tournament, sitting at 15-4 coming into today's contest. And leading things off, it'll be Haley Krebs. She's playing shortstop today. Caroline Walls out in left, bats second. Ariana Tomlinson in center field in the 3-hole. Katie Fowler over at second, bats fourth. Sorella Galucci bats fifth. Reagan Robinson sixth. Talene Alley seventh. Katie Ziliani eighth. And Lexi Lopez rounds out the lineup in the 9-hole as the designated player, as they will face Izzy Benassi in the circle for Steinert, holding a 1-0 lead after they pushed one across in the top of the first. Stepping into the box is Haley Krebs. Shortstop for the Ravens. First pitch from Benassi is offered at, fouled. Heads back into the parking lot. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, Benassi love to have that shutdown inning, make that run stand up. They don't want to see Robbinsville, get back in it right away.
Krebs slaps this one to short, fielded by Pope, fired to first in time, 1 out.
Hey, I tell you what, with somebody like Krebs, you got to be perfect in that play. She was fast.
They had the infield playing in on that one too, and they knew that with the slap hitter up in Krebs, they had to be quick. Pope did just that. I wonder if there is any relation between Steinert, second baseman Jake Pope for the baseball team, and Mia Pope, as this one's bobbled by Benassi, beating it out as Walls, and there's the first base runner of the afternoon for the Ravens.
And there you see that speed at the top of the lineup for Robbinsville, and yes, I think they are related.
Here's Ariana Tomlinson with a runner on first after the infield single. Walls on first. Benassi's first pitch to Tomlinson, taken off for a ball. Tomlinson out in center field today for Robbinsville. Second pitch from Benassi. That one dots the outer half. It's a called strike 1. Benassi toes the rubber. The windup in the pitch. Slapped but fouled on the third baseline.
Right by us again. We are the magnet today for this ball.
Count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Tomlinson. Runner on first and Walls. The pitch.
There she goes.
Tipped as Walls was on the move. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Walls will retreat to first base, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, Walls had that base stolen by a lot.
Yeah, she had a great jump.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Tomlinson. Benassi looks into Hassan. The pitch. Fouled back again. Staying alive is Tomlinson.
Walls was staying put that time. Expect this crowd to get a little bigger as the game goes on. It's pretty big out in center field. A lot of people like to be out there.
Decent turnout to this point. A doubleheader on BCB today. Popped up in the infield. Benassi ranging back. She has it. 2 down. So that'll bring up Katie Fowler, the second baseman for Robbinsville.
She's been the run producer for the Ravens this year for the most part.
2 outs, a runner on first. Fowler digs in. Benassi's first pitch. Ripped foul. She cuts at that one, fouls it straight back.
Katie Fowler, not real big, but she packs a punch.
Fowler behind, no balls and 1 strike. Walls still on first. The pitch. Fouled back over her own dugout, now behind, no balls and 2 strikes to Benassi.
I think that was a check swing, wasn't it? It looked like. I don't know. Coach Christine Levering is in my way. I might have to tell her to move. Christine Levering, former great athlete at Robbinsville.
The pitch taken high and away. Hassan thought about a snap throw, but she holds on to it. The count moves 1 ball and 2 strikes to Fowler. In the air, left field, ranging back and reaching up to make the catch out there. That's Abby Mazer, and the inning is over. The Ravens strand one in the inning. Walls aboard via the single. One hit, one left. And the Steinert Spartans still leading 1-0 here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Homes. Saul Funeral Homes is a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they needed it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website, saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. 6-7-8 due up for Steinert. Paige Schwartz stares at a fastball for a called strike one. Ziliani's ahead. In the dirt. 1-1. The pitch. Taken in the dirt again. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Boy, spell check just does not want to put Sierra O'Neill in there. It keeps changing it to Clara. Trying to tweet this out. And
Fastball blown past Schwartz. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It'll be Schwartz, McColajak, and Mazer, the 3 due up for Steinert in the second. In the air, left side, ranging over his wall. She has it measured and catches it in foul territory for the first out.
The wall's a little busy out there today. That's her second put out.
Riley Mikolojak steps in. The designated player today for Steinert, hitting for Gia DeMeglio out in right field. The first pitch from Ziliani is a bunt attempt and goes past her bat for a called strike one. Mazer awaits in the on-deck circle. In the air, ranging towards center field, but it's going to stay on the infield diamond. Caught by Krebs, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 27, Abigail Mazer.
So with 2 down, that'll bring up Abigail Mazer, who made the last out in the defensive part of the inning for Steinert. First pitch from Ziliani, taken in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Ziliani's done a nice job in this inning mixing up the level of her pitches in terms of eye level and height.
Yeah, it's
this one belt high, popped up to Krebs. She has it, hauls it in, and the inning is over. 3 flyouts in the inning, 2 pop-outs and a flyout. Ziliani will take that every day of the week. No runs, no hits, nobody left. And the Ravens looking for their first run as they still trail 1-0 to Steinert here on WBCB.
This is Angelo Weiner, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs a flu shot or a COVID-19 vaccine, the Division of Health is ready to help. For more information, visit hamiltonnj.com/health. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Sorella Gallucci gets us going here, home half of the second inning.
Isabella Benici pounding the ball into her glove to get ready.
Rip down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Heading for second is Gallucci. She's going to try for 3. The throw is held, and that's a leadoff triple for the Ravens.
Wow. Never any hesitation either. Christine Levering is waving her all the way. And what a great start to the inning now for the Ravens.
That'll bring up Reagan Robinson. A chance to cash in with a runner 60 feet away, nobody out.
Gallucci had a great game against Steinert in the win earlier this year. It was funny. She would make a mistake offensively, leaving runners on. Then she'd cash in the next time up. Then she made a mistake defensively. Oop.
Robinson on the ground, right side, but foul.
Then she made a mistake defensively, and then she made a great defensive play to end the game. So she took advantage of her second chances. And this time she's doing everything good.
No balls, 1 strike to Reagan Robinson, the Ravens' first baseman. The leadoff triple from Gallucci. She's on third. Fastball laid off and a ball taken. Count is even now at 1-1.
With the speed that Gallucci has, I'm surprised they might not try to squeeze her home. Well, why bother?
In the air, over the second baseman's glove, and a base knock, and this game's tied at 1 apiece.
Hey, you got the infield in. Why bother? Just smack it over the infield, which is what she did.
Attention, number 28, Tulane Ali.
2 hits and a run across in the inning for Robbinsville. Still nobody out as Tulane Ali steps in. Robinson on first. The first pitch to Ali taken. That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to the Robbinsville catcher. Benassi still searching for out number 1. First 2 batters reaching via hits. A single and a triple. Swing and a miss from Ali. 1-1.
Hard hit balls, too. Both line drives. One out in the outfield, one right over the infield's head. Both stroked nicely.
Swing and a miss. Snap throw to first is not in time.
Ali looked like she was ready to try to put that one over the wall. Big cut.
A healthy cut from Talina Ali. Robinson still on first. The pitch from Benassi. Called, strike 3. 1 out. First strikeout of the day for Benassi. And here's Katie Ziliani trying to help her own cause. 1 down, a runner on first in Robinson. Benassi's first pitch popped up towards second. Over there is Walsh. She has it. 2 outs.
Well, after two straight hits, Benassi's bearing down. Bearing down, getting serious.
That'll bring up the designated player, Lexi Lopez, hitting for Ava Aldarelli out in right field today for Robbinsville. The pitch, swing and a miss on the fastball, 0-1.
Big uppercut there, too.
Lopez, the 9-hole hitter. Krebs awaiting in the on-deck circle. The pitch, fouled straight back. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Benassi in the driver's seat. No balls, 2 strikes. Robinson on first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. She struck her out.
Well, that's the way to respond to giving up a run.
The Ravens push 1 across in the inning. 2 hits and a run. As the Ravens tie it up, it's 1-1 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning here on the WBCB Sports Network. Steinert Bats coming to work next.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun.
If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. Let's meet today's adoptable pets of the game. First is Sheba. She's a 4-year-old spayed female. Sheba is an energetic, playful gal, ready for fun and games. She is an exuberant and high energy and will benefit from an active family that can take her on hikes and excursions that will sap some of her energy. She is instantly friendly when greeting new people, jumping up for attention and pets. She would be best as the only dog in the household. And let's meet our cat, Lilith, a young, sweet, petite, curious kitty looking for a quiet home where she can feel secure and happy. The Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays until 7, and closed on Sundays. For more, visit HamiltonNJ.com/animal shelter. Top 3. Steinert back to work as Mia Pope steps in. 9-1 and 2 due up here in the top of the 3rd. She's ahead 1 ball and no strikes to Ziliani.
Mia Pope has been slamming the ball well this year. Just a freshman.
Ziliani steps behind the rubber.
Pope is also a good player for the Steinert basketball team, girls basketball team.
The 1-0 is bunted, first base side, fielded by Fowler and thrown over to first in time. 1 down.
Yeah, a little too hard on that bunt.
4-3 the putout. And that'll bring the top of the order back up for Steinert. It's Bianca Walsh, the second baseman. She's 0 for 1, grounded out to second her first time. Ziliani, the windup and the pitch. Fastball just misses. 1 ball and no strikes to Walsh.
It's interesting, Jen Melker has her 2 stud freshmen, 1 batting leadoff and 1 batting ninth. So they
It's like a second leadoff person.
Yeah, they actually do follow each other in the order.
Hit left side but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bianca Walsh. Walsh with a couple of putouts herself already in this one at second base for Steinert. Looking to contribute offensively here. Ziliani's 1-1 on the way, laid off for a ball. It's 2-1 now. Ziliani looking for a shutdown inning after the Ravens were able to knot it up in the bottom of the 2nd. The 2-1. Offered at, fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Walsh. McKenna Spack is up next. Two is laced foul, and some happy feet over there for McKenna Spack.
As well, there should be.
So the count goes even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Walsh. The freshman second baseman battling against Katie Ziliani. The pitch. Ripped down the first baseline, a base hit. Coming up with it is Aldarelli in right field. She'll hold on to it. It's a single for Walsh and a one-out base runner for the Spartans.
You got to look out for Walsh, too, on first.
So here's McKenna Spack now, and as you just alluded to, some good wheels on first base for the Spartans.
Yep.
We could see Walsh in motion here. Spack with a leadoff double in the first. She stole third and came around to score for Steinert's only run.
Notre Dame team already here in the bleachers behind us watching this game.
Getting some scouting done potentially.
Yeah, although I see a lot of chit-chat going on over there, too.
It's quickly no balls and one strikes to McKenna Spack.
Nobody on their cell phone, though. That's good to see.
Just staying loose.
That's right.
Ziliani toes the rubber, the windup and the pitch. 0-1 on the way. Cut on and just getting a piece of it is Spack. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, neither of these teams are getting gypped on their cuts, on their swings. They're taking some big ones.
Ziliani in the driver's seat. No balls, 2 strikes. Has her sign from Ali. The pitch. Taken for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Spack. Spack 1 for 1 with a run scored and a stolen base. Walsh over on first. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her on the off-speed pitch.
Yeah, took something off that. Spack out in front, big time. Great pitch by Ziliani.
And that's the first strikeout of the day for Katie Ziliani. With 2 down and a runner on first. Here's Sierra O'Neal. She's 1 for 1 with an RBI single. The first pitch to O'Neal. Turned on. Gallucci has it. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. The Spartans get a hit in the inning. They strand a runner, however, and Ziliani gets the shutdown inning she needs. Still knotted at 1 apiece. The Ravens coming up to bat next here on WBCB.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. It's 1-1. And Fish, it's been a pretty good game to this point.
It's been a very good game. Just what we expected. 2 great teams. I mean, let's be honest. Neither team is enjoying the unbelievable standout season they're so used to having with like one loss or something like that. But they're both still very, very good. And now's the time you make your bones, as the old saying goes. Tournament time, you want to step up and show that you're amongst the best in the county and the best in the state. And these 2 programs have certainly been showing that over the years. I mean, we have the 3 top programs in the county all here today with Notre Dame, Steinert, and Robbinsville. I'm not just saying this year. I just mean generally.
Top of the order for Robbinsville. Foul ball heading right towards the bleachers of the Notre Dame softball team.
See that? They're trying to hurt them. They want to put them out of commission, so if one of these teams play them, they don't have to deal with it.
Krebs behind 0-1, slaps this one right back to Benassi. She picks it up, fires to first. 1 down.
Left fielder number 10, Caroline Walls.
Here's Caroline Walls with a single back in the first. First pitch to Walls, laid off, a called strike. O'Neill playing in on that third baseline, well in front of the third base bag.
Felt a few drops. Did you feel a few drops?
Oh, yeah, it's spitting, as they say, a little bit.
Yes. Well, I can live with this. I don't mind getting wet. I just don't. If the scorebook gets wet, then forget about it. We got to cancel the game.
The pitch. In the air towards left field. Going to be a tough play.
Oh.
Unable to haul it in on the diving effort out there. That was Abigail Mazer. And a great effort at that. That would have been an outstanding catch.
She laid out. Tried to backhand it. Would have been great. You're right. Tried to pull a little Logan Eilbacher from yesterday. Except she didn't have a twin brother telling her to lay out, as Logan told us in the post-game show.
Yeah, he did. The 1-2 pitch. Foul again, well foul. Wall stays alive.
Sorry.
Falling asleep over there?
Nah, as I was saying off the air, I had weird dreams last night. Did not have a good night's sleep.
1-2 almost hits her up and in. She lays off that one. Count goes even, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Walls. Benassi taking her time now, toes the rubber. The windup and the pitch. Missing outside, and the count is now full to Caroline Walls. 1 down, nobody on, and a 3-2 count to the Robbinsville left fielder. Benassi spiking the ball into her mitt. The pitch. Inside, ball 4, and a 1-out base runner for the Ravens.
Well, you certainly don't want to do that. First walk by either pitcher so far.
So that'll bring up Ariana Tomlinson. She popped out to the pitcher her first time up.
Yeah, with the good hitters that Robbinsville has coming up, you don't want to give them free passes. You want to make them earn their way on. Huh?
Tomlinson hits this one in the air to left field. Ranging over is Mazer. She makes the grab. 2 down.
That one was easy compared to the one she had to lay out for.
So with 2 away and a runner aboard first, Katie Fowler steps in. She flew out to Mazer her first time in the first. Pitch. Called strike on the fastball.
Point guard Vizzy covering up her equipment. I'm worried about the scoreboard. She's worried about the electrical stuff blowing up.
Fowler laces this one, picked by Walsh, throws over to first in time, and that'll retire the side.
Great
nice play by Walsh over at second base to pick that one on the short hop, and that'll do it for the top of inning number 3. Or excuse me, the bottom of inning number 3. We had the top 4 here on WBCB, still 1-1 in the Mercer County Tournament semifinals here from Armstrong Park.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Who has the car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties? The all-new Hyundai of Trenton has cars priced from $2,000 to $200,000 and everything in between. All the new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars and SUVs from BMW, Audi, Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, and other models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for immediate delivery. Visit Hyundai of Trenton at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Izzy Benassi will get things going for Steinert. She's 0 for 1, flew out to left field her first time up. Top of the 4th inning, 1-1 the score.
Locked in a good one.
First pitch from Ziliani. It's a changeup that locates the outer half for a called strike 1. The pitch. Blasted to center field, but right there is Tomlinson making it look routine for out number 1.
You talk about not having to move. She took one step and right to her.
So that'll bring up Addison Hassan. She lined out to the pitcher her first time up. Hassan able to work a full count her first at bat. Stares at a fastball. She's behind no balls and 1 strike. Ziliani set the windup and the pitch. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes as that fastball doubts the outer half. Ziliani in the driver's seat. 1 down, nobody on.
Ziliani has been a different pitcher since that first inning. And actually, in that first inning, she made 2 bad pitches. One that was a double and one was a single. Other than that, she was solid then.
Waste pitch in the dirt to Hassan that time. Ziliani looking into Ali. Now toes the rubber. The 1-2 pitch. In the air, shallow infield. On the bounce, fielded by Krebs, thrown on the run in time for out number 2. 6-3 the putout. 2 down, it's Paige Schwartz's turn to bat.
For some reason, I wrote in my scorebook, Paige Schultz.
It is Schultz. I'm botching her name. I apologize. I've been writing down Schwartz. It's Schultz. I wrote down the lineup so quick, I gave her a new last name. My apologies to her parents if they're listening. And all of her family members as well.
And her as well.
And her, too. Yep.
And the whole world.
So Paige Schultz, first baseman. In the air, right field, ranging over is Aldarelli. Tomlinson calls her off to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Ziliani. Back-to-back shutdown innings as we move to the home half of the 4th inning, knotted up at 1 apiece here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located at 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. You can visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery, since 1936. And don't forget, stick around for the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview, brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. Gallucci, Robinson, and Ali, the 3 due up for Robbinsville, home half of the 4th, still knotted up at 1 apiece. Gallucci got Robbinsville going with a leadoff triple in the 2nd and then came around to score on the RBI single from Robinson. So Gallucci looking to pick up where she left off back in the 2nd inning. Here facing Benassi for the 2nd time.
We have settled into a pitcher's duel here.
That we have.
Not surprisingly.
It was a low-scoring affair the first time these two teams met back on April 14th, a 3-0 win for Robbinsville. And a called strike to Gallucci. She's behind no balls and 1 strike. Gallucci lacing that leadoff triple in the 2nd down the first base line into right field. As she hits this one to straightaway center. There's Spack for it. She hauls it in.
First baseman number 25,
F8 the putout.
Yep, both batters just lit off this inning and fly ball to center, which means absolutely nothing.
Just a coincidence.
As you say, I'm just observing things.
Here's Reagan Robinson as she lets that fastball be called for a strike one. Robinson with an RBI single. Knotted this one up at 1 apiece. The 0-1. Quickly 0-2 now to Robinson. Benassi loving the fastball on that up and away corner.
Might be time to take something off it.
Benassi's 0-2 pitch. Ripped. And under the glove of Walsh at second. The throw to first is well late to Schultz. And that's another single for Robinson. She's 2 for 2.
Yep. Yeah, it was just under her glove. And Robinson's got her stroke down nice today. Let's see if the Ravens can cash in.
Fouled back by Ali. You know what's funny is in the lineup I wrote her name as Schwartz, and then on the defensive it says Schultz. One name is right and one, I don't know what's going on. Morning brain. Hello, everybody.
I think you need some help, Mike.
More than just help. Ali looks at a fastball high and away that counts even at 1-1.
We'll check into some doctors for you.
Yes. If you have a good shrink, let me know.
Hey, look at
One ball.
Look at my bank account. That's just shrinking.
Ripped towards right field. Ranging over, reaching up to make the catch out there. That's Gia DeMeglio. And there's 2 down.
Well, DeMeglio is in there for her defense. She's not batting today, and she came up big there, going back and threw her glove up at the very last second, and well done. We've seen some pretty nice defensive plays today.
So with 2 down and a runner aboard on first, Katie Ziliani digs in. She popped out to second. Looks at that fastball for a called strike. A pitcher's duel here from Armstrong Park. Benassi, the pitch. Cut on and missed. The elevated fastball. Riser gets her that time. In the driver's seat is Benassi. No balls and 2 strikes to Ziliani. A battle of the pitchers. Ziliani toes the rubber. Or Benassi, rather. The pitch.
Ziliani toes the batter's box.
Toes the batter's box, yeah.
Schultz and Schwartz both playing in the same position. Yeah.
It's a long one already. The pitch. Laid off just inside, and the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Katie Ziliani.
The point guard's over there eating, what is that?
Looks like a chicken wrap of some sort. Smells delicious.
Was that Wawa?
No. It's a place near my house.
Oh, it's a place called A Place Near My House.
Count is now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Ziliani.
I'm waiting for you guys to finish your pretzels and wraps, and I'm going to crack open these Brianne O'Neill cookies for dessert for everybody.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. The inning is over.
That riser had her every time.
Another rising fastball blown past Ziliani. It's the third strikeout of the afternoon for Benassi as the Ravens strand another runner on first. Still knotted at 1 apiece as we head to the 5th here on WBCB.
This is Angelo Onifrey, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Riley Mikulojak steps in for Steinert. 7-8-9 due up for the Spartans. Here in the 5th. Top 5, 1-1. Ziliani back out for her 5th inning of work. The pitch.
Since Sierra O'Neal's RBI single in the first, Ziliani has allowed just one base runner. A single by Bianca Walsh, and she's retired her last 5. And let's see, 1, 2, 5, and 10 of her last 11.
Mikulojak evens the count after staring at a ball. It's 1-1. The pitch laid off, just missing for a ball. It's 2-1 now to Mikulojak. It was nice in between innings. Good friend of from mine in high school, Sam Giacino, coming over to say hello. He's the boyfriend of Christine Levering and a Notre Dame high school alum.
How about that?
Always good to see familiar faces at the ballpark.
We should have him on as a guest analyst so he could document every move that his girlfriend makes. That'll start an argument for sure.
3 balls, 1 strike to Mikulojak. The pitch. Cut on, tipped back, and we have a full count. Wind starting to pick up, blowing in from about right center field.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, the flag's moving, but not
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, not blistering moving.
Payoff pitch on the ground, right side, backhanded, and flipped over to first by Fowler for out number 1. Both teams' second basemen have had their fair share of tests today.
Yep. Yeah, that's for sure.
Both Fowler and Walsh. So here's Abigail Mazur, who's had a couple of putouts herself in left field for Steinert. She popped up to the shortstop her first time up in the second. First pitch taken, that one just grazing the dirt. It's 1 ball and no strikes. And again, you're seeing Ziliani mixing the eye level, mixing speeds.
That's what you got to do.
She's kept these Steinert batters off balance for a couple of innings now, as just as I say that, a base hit into center field.
Great job.
Mazur with a nice poke.
Great job by Tomlinson to get that ball on the one hop and throw it back into second right away. That was good.
Ball was hit hard. It took a quick hop on her and just backhanding it like an infielder almost.
Yeah, she had to back up a little bit, but she planted and threw to second, because in this sport, the people take that extra base at the drop of a hat.
So true.
And so you got to be alert all the time, and that was a great job by her.
So this will bring up Mia Pope. She grounded out to second her first time out with a runner aboard and 1 down. Behind no balls and 1 strike after she fouls that one back. The 0-1 pitch. Poked. And falls for a base knock. Aldarelli comes up with it, throws to second. It is in time to get Mazur at second base.
And she hesitated at first. The first thing she did was look to first, and then she looked to second, made the throw. And, that's another thing you'll see a lot in this sport. It's just balls to the outfield end up being that look like hits end up being fielders' choices.
A heady play that time out there in right field by Aldarelli, as she's able to get Mazur just in the nick of time.
Right, so we have 2 right fielders who aren't batting but have both made nice plays in right field to justify their, not that they needed justification, but to show us why they are playing defense in this game.
So here's Bianca Walsh, the second baseman. 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Pope with a secondary lead off of first. 2 down, 1 ball, 1 strike to Walsh. Ziliani's 1-1, offered at on the ground towards Krebs, picks it up, throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Ziliani strands another runner as Steinert able to get a hit in the inning. They leave a runner at first, still knotted at 1. So we head now to the top of the 6th here on WBCB.
Bottom of the fifth.
I'm jumping all over the place today, Fish. I need you to keep me in check always. I appreciate it.
1-1.
We move bottom 5 here on WBCB.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. Let's meet today's adoptable pets of the game. First is our dog Sheba. Sheba is a 4-year-old spayed female. She's an energetic, playful gal ready for fun and games. She is exuberant and high energy and will benefit from an active family that can take her on hikes and excursions that will sap some of her energy. She is instantly friendly when greeting new people, jumping up for attention and pets. She would benefit from some training so that she learns how to greet people more politely. Sheba seems social and curious about other dogs, but also snarky and easily frustrated. She may be able to have dog friends if introduced properly, with gradual introductions, with low-key playmates. She would be best as the only dog in the household. And next is our cat Lilith, a young, sweet, petite, curious kitty looking for a quiet home where she can feel secure and happy. The Hamilton Township Shelter open Monday through Sunday, 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays till 7, closed on Sundays. Visit hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter for more. Lexi Lopez gets us going. She stares at 1. For a ball, it's 1-0. Home half of the 5th.
Leadoff hitter is becoming very important now. It's a late innings. It's a tie game. You want to keep that leadoff runner off so you can't try to work him around the manufacturer run.
Elevated fastball waved at by Lopez counts even 1-1. The pitch. In the dirt. Lopez struck out her first time in the second. Benace's 2-1. Laid off for a ball. In the driver's seat with a good hitter's count is Lopez, 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Count is now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Benace trying to come all the way back. The pitch, swing and a miss.
And as we said, that's huge because you really don't want to walk that leadoff hitter.
4 strikeouts now for Benace. 1 out in the home half of the 5th. And top of the lineup now up for Robbinsville, it's Haley Krebs. Krebs 0 for 2, couple of ground outs rather. 1 to short, 1 to Benace in the circle.
Yep. Tell you what, you keep her off base, you're doing a heck of a job.
Krebs shows bunt, pulls back, doesn't matter, called strike anyway. 0-1. Fans continuing to pile in here at Armstrong Park. Good turnout for the first game of 2 here on WBCB. That fastball's high.
Starting to warm up a little too, feels like.
Definitely is.
I don't see the sun, but I feel it warming. Explain that to me, Mr. Science.
Fouled back by Krebs. The count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, these are the days you got to be most cautious about getting sunburned, they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. The ultraviolet rays.
1-2 taken in the dirt. Counts now even at 2 apiece.
Krebs is not hiding it. She is trying to slap the ball. Left side of the Steinert's infield, almost in by the circle.
Spartan infield in. The pitch, slap on the ground, right at Walsh, over to Schultz. 1 out.
And that's why you play the infield in.
4-3 the put out, and that'll bring up Caroline Walls. Walls, 1 for 1, walked her last time up after working a full count. First pitch taken, called strike 1. Crosses at the belt. Slapped and falling for a base knock over the third baseman's head. A well-placed base knock for Caroline Wall. She's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles now.
Yeah, 2 for 2 with a walk, having a great day. They haven't been able to bring her around yet, though. But, yeah, that's where playing the infield in can backfire on you, because she slapped it and popped it just over that drawn-in infield and got herself another hit.
Tomlinson shows bunt, pulls back, takes for a ball.
I really like that. I mean, they've left the runner on every inning so far this game. They've left the runner on base. Thing is, they haven't left any runners in scoring position. They've left them all on first base.
That fastball called strike evens the count, 1-1. Home half of inning number 5. Knotted at 1 apiece with the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down, and a runner on first for Robbinsville. Benacy's pitch. Slashed into left field, a base knock. Walls will get to second. Runners at first and second now with 2 down. And that'll bring up the 4-hole hitter in Katie Fowler.
Nice job by Mercer out there to grab that ball in the short hop and not let it get by her. That's the first time the Ravens have had somebody in scoring position since that second inning when they did score. But that was with nobody out. This is with 2 outs. But they got their big RBI girl up there.
As Fowler looks at a fastball away. 1 ball and no strikes to the Robbinsville Ravens second baseman. Fowler's 0 for 2. A fly out to Mercer and a ground out to Walsh at second as she gets a piece of that one. 1-1.
She's definitely the girl you want up in this situation, that's for sure.
O'Neill playing even with the bag at third. Pope in her normal position at short. The pitch. Low and inside, 2-1 now. Sorella Gallucci would be up next if the inning does continue. And she is the lone run that is scored for Robbinsville.
Yeah.
After her leadoff triple in the second inning. The pitch. Ripped. Right center field. And that's going to get down for a hit and roll to the wall. 1 run's going to score. Tomlinson being waved around third. The throw is going to be held. It's a 2-run double. And the Ravens take a 3-1 lead.
Well, that's what Katie Fowler does. Comes up big in the clutch. 18th and 19th RBIs of the year for her. And Steiner just missed getting to that ball. And Christine Levering was not stopping waving that arm. She was getting those guys home.
A 2-out rally for the Ravens in progress and a meeting in the circle.
Absolutely. This all came with 2 outs and nobody on.
We talk about it so often. The saying in baseball and even in softball, put the ball in play and good things happen. Well, these are just well-hit balls of late for Robbinsville. They've a number of line drives, a perfectly placed base hit for Walls.
Yeah, I mean, Walls started all this with a little pop-up that had they been playing normal instead of in, they would have caught it.
Right.
And, Wall saw that. And
you have to wonder, too, if she didn't show bunt her first pitch, if they would have adjusted or played at normal depth.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But, obviously Wall saw what was going on and did a great job of just popping it over. Tomlinson got a good solid hit, and that ball was just roped by Katie Fowler.
Gallucci hacks at the first pitch from Benassi. She fouls it over her own dugouts. No balls and 1 strike. Mentioned Gallucci with the triple in the first run score for Robbinsville back in the second. She flew out to center field her last time up.
They'd love to tack on here. There's no doubt about that.
That fastball misses. Two runs across in the inning for Robbinsville. Runner in scoring position. Gallucci sends this one to center field. Coming in and unable to bring it in out there. 1 run's going to score. It's another double for the Ravens. Gallucci with a double, an RBI, and a 4-1 lead for Robbinsville.
Well, how about that? And Steinert's got to be frustrated. They've come so close to catching these balls, but they're just out of their reach. And this is amazing. 2 outs and nobody on, and 1, 2, 3, 4 straight hits, 3 runs, and another runner in scoring position.
So here's Reagan Robinson. First pitch locates the zone, called strike 1.
And this is what good teams do in softball or baseball. They get 2 out hits. They don't think an inning is over if there's 2 outs. They just keep taking it at bat by at bat.
Quickly 0-2 now to Robinson. The 0-2 pitch, fouled back. Count remains, no balls and 2 strikes.
Ravens had 3 hits coming into this inning. They got 4 hits in the inning.
Robinson rips it right at Walsh at second base. She hauls it in, and that'll do it for inning number 5.
That's frustration.
4 hits in the inning. 3 runs come across, and it's a 4-1 Robbinsville lead as we head to the top of the 6th here from Armstrong Park. It's the Mercer County Tournament semifinals here on WBCB.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Steinert after Robbinsville erupting for 3 in the inning. Top of the 6th, Spartans looking for a response here.
Off the 6th inning for Steinert. Center fielder number 11, McKenna Spack.
So here's McKenna Spack. 1 for 2 with a double. Stolen base, a run scored, and a strikeout in this one. Ziliani back out for inning number 6. The first pitch to Spack, laid off for ball number 1. That one high and away. It'll be Spack, O'Neill, and Benassi, the 3 due up for Steinert. Showing bunt but pulling back is Spack, and she's ahead 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, Steinert they want to answer quick. They do. What are you doing?
Just trying to see your score sheet. What do you had for Walsh the last time up 10 last inning?
You could have asked. I see you leaning over here.
Last time I was able to sneak a peek without asking over the air, so I just,
I see.
figured I'd try to do the same.
I got you. All right.
It's 3 balls and no strikes now to Spack in the top of the 6th. Called strike, 3-1. So what did you have for Walsh again? Was it a ground out the short?
6-3.
6-3, that's what I thought. Every once in a while I'll say what happens, I just forget to put it down in my book.
I got you. I'm going to cover up now so you don't cheat. I don't want the teacher getting mad at me for letting you cheat off me.
I don't think the point guard minds. 3 balls and 2 strikes on the bunt attempt that time. Fouled back by Spack. Counts full. Ziliani looking into Ali. Throws the glove in the mid a couple of times. Now toes the rubber. The wind up and the 3-2 pitch. Taken high for ball 4. Leadoff batter is aboard. And Sierra O'Neal steps in. She's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
Well, you really, after getting 3 runs, you just do not want to walk that leadoff batter. That is the last thing you want to do.
Mentioned O'Neal with the RBI single in the first. She grounded out to third her last time up as she stares at a fastball for called strike 1 here in her 3rd appearance. Ziliani has the sign. The 0-1. Offered at. Pop up. Shallow infield. Galucci has it. 1 out.
I got O'Neal kind of reaching for that one.
The pitcher, number 17,
That's a big out. Steinert really has to cash in on this runner.
1 down, a runner on first. Here's Izzy Benassi trying to help her own cause.
She can do it. She's got it. She's hitting well too. Well over 300. Ooh.
Offers at that changeup in the dirt. No balls, 1 strike to Benassi. 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts. 1 to Walls and 1 to Tomlinson in left and center. Ziliani's 0-1, taken in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Benassi. Spack over on first after leading off the inning with a walk. Good wheels on base for the Spartans. The pitch. Laid off high, 2-1. Addison Hassan is up next. She awaits in the on-deck circle. The pitch in the dirt, nice block by Ali. 3 balls, 1 strike to Izzy Benassi.
It's always interesting to see what happens when a pitcher gets a lead in 8 innings or late innings, how they're going to react.
Second walk of the inning, forced by the Spartan bats. As Benassi works a walk there.
I mean, good job by Steinert. They're not trying. They're being patient. They know they need base runners, and now they've drawn 2 walks. We got a courtesy runner that just came in. Hard to see who that is.
Courtesy runner for Benassi. And coming in for Benassi is Brooke DeWitt.
Alrighty. Good job, Mike. Brooke DeWitt.
Freshman infield and outfielder getting some courtesy running responsibilities here. So DeWitt on first, Spack on second. And Hassan in the box as she lets a fastball go past her for strike 1. Ziliani toes the rubber. The 0-1. Offered at, popped up towards Galucci. Ranging back. She's got it for out number 2.
Big out. Big out. Oh, she's alternated. She's alternated walks with pop-outs so far. A walk, a pop-out, a walk, a pop-out. It's up to Paige Schultz now to try to make these walks hurt for Robbinsville.
Schultz 0 for 2 as well with a fly out to left and to center. She looks at that one in the dirt. She's ahead 1 ball and no strikes. Runners at first and second for the Spartans. 2 down, the pitch. Laid off. 2-0.
Boy, she's it's interesting the way she's losing the zone, finding the zone, losing the zone.
2-0. That one high as well. 3 balls, no strikes to Paige Schultz with runners at first and second and 2 down. Brooke DeWitt on first, McKenna Spack on second.
I do not think she'd have the green light, but she didn't look like she was taken.
As that fastball locates the zone, it's 3-1 now. Good hitters count. Ziliani's 3-1 on the way. Ripped, foul.
Ooh, look out. Move, car. Well, she's battled back again, 3-2. She did that with Spack to start the inning, went 3-0 to 3-2, but lost her. It's a little high drama here, pal.
Ziliani's payoff pitch. Cut on and missed. A huge strikeout from Ziliani. And she strands 2 more Steinert base runners.
What a great pitch. She just took off of that, the change-up deluxe, and had Schultz way out in front of it. And Ziliani got herself in trouble and got herself out of trouble.
We'll head to the bottom of the 6th here from Armstrong Park. Robbinsville on top 4-1 in the Mercer County Tournament semifinals.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station. Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation.
Enjoying some birthday cookies here in the broadcast booth with the birthday boy Rich Fisher, Mike Warren alongside him. And
might I say, these cookies are absolutely tremendous. Delicious, soft and chewy.
Way to go, Brian.
Yep.
Great job by the point guard.
No longer the point guard. She's now Mrs. Keebler. We're getting her own tree to bake cookies in.
7-8-9 due up for Robbinsville is Tulane Ali. Looks at a fastball for a called ball. Home half of the 6th. Robbinsville put 3 across in their half of the 5th.
Izzy Benassi knows she cannot allow any more runs this inning.
1 ball, 1 strike on the foul. Benassi's 1-1 pitch. Popped up, right side of the infield. Walsh ranging over, puts up the glove and hauls it in. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 26, Katie Ziliani.
That'll bring up Katie Ziliani. She's 0 for 2.
Okay. We have to share the cookies here with everybody. Including
Yeah,
the
special
cameraman.
shout out to our cameraman, Makai Gundy, doing a great job filming the action for us today. Definitely deserving of a cookie. You're absolutely right.
We all deserve cookies.
Ziliani swings the first pitch, fouls it straight back. No balls, 1 strike.
Cookies are good things.
They are. Ziliani's found her groove in the circle, trying to do so in the box this time, as offers at that fastball again and fouls it straight back again. No balls and 2 strikes now. Struck out swinging her first up, or her last time up, I should say, and popped out the second, her first time up in the second. Now behind no balls and 2 strikes. Benasi's pitch in the air, left field, ranging over is Mazer. She reaches up with 2 hands, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Benasi's doing a good job with the bottom of this order. The 7, 8, 9 hitters are combined 0 for 8. Top of the order that's caused problems, but that shouldn't be a surprise. That's why they're the top of the order. They cause problems for pitchers.
So with 2 down, it's a pinch hitter for Robbinsville. This is Abby Weiss.
Pinch hitting for Lexi Lopez.
Weiss, a catcher for the Ravens as well. Saw her behind the plate earlier this season when we covered Notre Dame against Robbinsville. She's behind no balls, 2 strikes to Benasi. In the driver's seat is Benasi, the 0-2 pitch. Off speed, just misses. It's 1-2 now to Abby Weiss. Benasi's 1-2. Missing inside this time. Count goes even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 away, nobody on.
It's a good eye to take that one with 2 strikes.
Home half of the 6th inning. The pitch in the air and dropping down for a base knock into right center field. As the pinch hitting opportunity successful by Abby Weiss, and a great piece of coaching strategy from Christine Levering.
Yeah, right.
So top of the order now.
And this is where Benasi ran into her problems last inning. She got the first 2 out. The next thing you know, Robbinsville scored 3 runs. She does not want to repeat, and she's done a really good job with Haley Krebs today, too. 3 ground outs. It's tough to keep her bottled up all game.
Katie Murphy going to take over on first for Weiss. She'll courtesy run for her. That fastball pounds the mitt. No balls, 1 strike to Krebs. Top of the order now for Robbinsville. Benasi's 0-1. Slapped, gloved by Benasi, flips over to Schultz, and the inning is over.
Nice play by Benasi there.
The Ravens able to work a base runner with 1 hit in the inning, but they strand her. As we head to the top of the 7th, last chance for Steinert. Ravens on top 4-1 here in the Mercer County Tournament semifinals from Armstrong Park here on WBCB.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state. 1490 WBCB Levitan and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Because it'd be interesting to ask her, what happened in that first inning, and then after that.
Since that first inning, Katie Ziliani has been locked in, 3 outs away from a trip to the Mercer County Tournament Championship game on Tuesday night.
While we're thinking about it, hold on. We want to. That's a ball. We want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Mothers who are listening, and we'll wish it again for the Notre Dame Hightstown game. But all you mothers, hope you have a wonderful day and just get to do whatever you want.
Michelojak, Mazer, and Pope, 7, 8, 9 due up in the top of the 7th. Michelojak ahead, 2 balls and no strikes against Ziliani. The pitch. That's inside. It's 3 balls and no strikes to Michelojak.
Ziliani, she likes to live on the edge. Goodness.
A 3-run advantage for the Ravens with 3 outs remaining. And a 4-pitch walk to start the top of the 7th.
Second straight inning now. She's walked the leadoff batter after getting the 3-run lead.
And that brings up Abigail Mazer. Mazer singled her last time up in the 5th, popped out to short her first time up in the 2nd.
I mean, you're dealing with the bottom of the order. You really want to get these people so you don't have to get to the top of the order, although Mia Pope is not your normal 9-hitter. She's batting over 400.
Mazer ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Michelojak off first. That one's high. 6 straight balls now from Ziliani. Trying to find the feel again.
Yeah, seriously.
2-0 on the way. Called strike. 2-1. The low fastball has been a successful pitch for both pitchers today. Ziliani getting that one for a called strike 1. 2-1. Changeup out in front, fielded by Gallucci, throws to first for out number 1. Moving to second is Michelojak. As it seemed like Gallucci might have had a chance at second there, but just taking the safe play and where her momentum was taking her towards first base.
Yeah, when you're up 3 runs, you just want to get an out. That's all. And that's a huge sigh of relief for Robbinsville after she walked 1 batter, went behind 2-0 on the next. You need her to settle down.
Mia Pope hits this one towards Gallucci. She looks the runner back to second to throw to first in time to get Pope. Heading over to third is Michelojak. There's 2 down now and a runner on third.
That's okay. If you're Robbinsville.
Top of the order now for Steinert.
Focus on the batter. Bianca Walsh 1 for 3.
Ziliani 1 out away from sending the Ravens to the Mercer County Tournament Championship. Top of the order for Steinert. Walsh lays off a fastball. She's ahead 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, this will be their first trip to the finals since 2018.
The pitch.
But they're not there yet. Got to throw strikes.
Ziliani falling behind 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff batter for Steinert and Bianca Walsh. The pitch. That's high. It's 3-0 now. It was a 4-pitch walk to start the inning for Riley Michelojak. Now Walsh in the driver's seat ahead. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Called strike. The riser that time. That one looked like it crossed high, but good enough for a called strike. Ziliani pops the mitt. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Called for a ball 4 as that one just missing outside the changeup. Another walk work, the second of the inning.
And for the second straight inning now, Steinert brings the tying run to the plate.
Here's McKenna Spack, the tying run. Stepping into the box, 2 down.
I get the feeling she's going to take a pitch.
Spack with a double in the first, stole a base, came around to score for Steinert's only run. Shows bunt, pops it up, and it is diving and caught by Talene Ali, and that will do it.
What an ending. What an ending. I really thought they were going to take a pitch after she walked the second batter. Tried to bunt, and you're right. What a tremendous catch. And she had to locate it, then she had to dive for it, and Ali, absolutely tremendous catch. What a way to end this game.
Keeping the mask on while making the catch, might I add, as well.
Yeah.
And an outstanding diving catch in foul territory by Talene Ali records the final out for the Ravens as they advance to the Mercer County Tournament Championship for the first time since 2018. Don't go anywhere. The Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview is next here on WBCB. The Ravens victorious 4-1 as they advance to the Mercer County Tournament Finals. We'll be right back with the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game next. You're watching Mercer County High School Softball on WBCB.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
This is Angelo Weiner for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
And we are back at Armstrong Park after Robbinsville defeats Steinert 4-1. And joining us now, the Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Katie Ziliani. An outstanding effort, a complete game win for you in the circle. You struck out 2 batters, 4 walks over 7 innings of work, scattered 3 hits, only 1 run given up in this one. You had a great effort out there on the hill today, or in the circle, I should say. What was really working for you, do you think, pitch-wise?
I think that working with Tulane, obviously my catcher, helps a lot, but probably my screwball today. Normally it's my changeup, but you just kind of have to roll with the punches. With Tulane, it's like really easy to adjust and see what's working and then move on to the next inning, so yeah.
You bring up Tulane Ali, the outstanding catch she made. I asked you about it on the way over here.
Yeah.
What's going through your head when you see her make that play?
I was so happy for her because obviously she came late to the season this year, and working with her is just the best. I just like when we work together, it's just like the best feeling, and to know that like I've a team, like it feels like I'm a team, me and her together. So yeah, it's the best.
First time going to the Mercer County Tournament Finals in 5 years. How does that feel?
Really good. I'm just so excited to be there with my team. Like being them in the field while I'm pitching. Like I just feel so confident with them, and I'm really excited for the final.
Hey, Katie, you had a tough first inning, and then you sort of settled down. What kind of happened there, and what did you do to fix it?
So it's like kind of how I always been. Like the nerves get to me a little bit in the first inning. Even like the first batter, I just have to trust myself, trust my catcher, trust my defense, know that if I just throw strikes, it'll work out for me. So yeah, I kind of took that with me the rest of the game.
And then you ran into some control issues at the end of the game. What happened there?
So this game was kind of a gutted out performance, I would say. I was pretty nervous. It happens towards the end of the game, but I just try to, again, trust everyone and know that we can get through it together.
Absolutely.
You pitched a 1-hitter against Steinert the last time.
Yeah.
You had to feel confident going in. Did you do anything different this time because they had seen you once, or did you just pretty much go with your?
So
your
we tried to
stuff?
like analyze a batter, see kind of what it worked out for them last time, and try to switch up the pitches, switch up the zones, and just keep things new. So, yeah. Yeah,
so it all worked out, and like you said, you just got to tough it out in these games, right?
Yeah,
just
exactly.
grind it out, and you know, when you do that, when you get in trouble, like you got in trouble in the 6th and the 7th, and you got out of it.
Yeah.
How much does that even help you moving on now? Like knowing, hey, I can do this.
Yeah, it boosts my confidence a lot. Like knowing I have my team behind me. Like our defense was really solid today. Everyone did great. So just knowing that I have them with me, it just helps my pitching even more.
Well, Katie, I'm good. Thanks so much.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Well, Katie
Thanks so
Ziliani,
much.
our Italian People's Bakery player of the game. You'll take home a gift certificate to the Italian People's Bakery. You can visit them at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. Katie, congratulations and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
Katie Ziliani, our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, going the distance and helping Robbinsville win 4-1 over Steinert in the Mercer County Tournament semifinals. Their first trip to the Mercer County Tournament Championship in 5 years, the Robbinsville Ravens a chance to take home the title on Tuesday night. They'll wait to see who they play. We've got Notre Dame and Hightstown coming up next. It's the other semifinal game here on WBCB. I want to thank our sponsors who made this broadcast possible: the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, the New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Capital Health System, the Revere Restaurant, the Trenton Thunder, Saul Funeral Homes, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Education Association, and the Trentonian, all proud to bring you today's coverage here on WBCB. For the crew, Makai Gundy did our camera work, Rich Fisher on color commentary, Brianna O'Neill produced today's stream. Game 2 coming up in just a little bit here on WBCB. One final time for Game 1, the final. Robbinsville 4, Steinert 1. The Ravens advance to the Mercer County Tournament Finals for the first time since 2018, and they will play the winner of Notre Dame and Hightstown on Tuesday night here on WBCB. We'll be back with more high school baseball on WBCB. Don't go anywhere. It's the Mercer County Tournament all weekend long.